Our lab studies DNA repair in human cells, and really what we're trying to understand is what happens when you're exposed to DNA damaging agents. And this can be due to normal cell processes, but also exposure to DNA damaging agents such as sunlight. So every time you go out in the sun, you damage your DNA. But thankfully our cells have a way to repair this and prevent things like mutagenesis. In some cases, something goes wrong and these pathways are no longer functioning, and this can lead to human disease such as cancer. So our lab really studies three things. One, we just want to understand how these pathways works in cells. Two, we want to understand how defects in these pathways lead to human disease such as cancer, but also we want to understand if we can exploit these defects in cancer to potentially develop new chemotherapeutics. One of the great things about the research program is that I get to incorporate several graduate students into my studies. So they're actually the workhorses of the lab. They get to carry out what I propose. And in exchange, what we do is we develop them as independent thinkers and scientists. My overall goal is to prepare these graduate students for their future career. And that may be in academic research, but because of the drug screen and the clinical applications, it can also be in industry, and it can also even be in teaching. So my goal is really to give them the skills they need to be successful in the future.